Oh no! Ah! They do it again! Logan Paul is gonna box KSI! They're back at it! It has just been announced! Logan Paul gonna fight KSI again! It was on Logan Paul's channel, it was on KSI's channel. They're going pro. That's what they say. So they won't wear headgear. In my opinion, that doesn't make a huge difference. Do you remember, guys, we covered this intensely on my StorySpotlight channel. I created a ton of videos about that. You see them right here, the match analysis, where I actually, because I have some boxing experience myself, where I went into the details of the match. Who won and why, and also I made the 7 conclusions of Logan, and before the match even started I was analyzing the mental game. Of course, I also put the link to the match analysis and that stuff here in the video description, I think to the playlist actually, so that you can check out what happened last time when they battled and who won and why. I'm gonna analyze that match as well. Now they said they're not gonna wear headgear, they go professional on this. In my opinion, the headgear does not make a huge difference. I agree with the analysis that the headgear can be very disturbing. It takes the view and it's harder to fight with a headgear. It does make a huge difference. They switch boxing gloves to 10 ounces instead of 12. That can make a huge difference because punches will be harder. The headgear does only a very limited reduction to punching power, but the gloves, you will feel that. And we've seen last time, Logan was technically very strong, but he didn't have breath for the full distance. On the other hand, we saw some technical flaws on KSI. He punched a lot with his wrist instead of the fist. And you're gonna see if he improved on that. And if Logan had had enough endurance for a full fight, he would probably have won. Maybe he could have knocked KSI out. I'm not sure about that. He announced it for this match. I'm not really sure he can knock him out because it looks like KSI has some good taking power. He can take some good punches. So it's not going to be easy to knock him out. It's definitely going to be an interesting fight. I hope KSI worked on the technique. Just to give you some impressions of the previous match, Logan Paul entering with the mask. That was irritating, but it was a big, huge event. And I think this one's going to be an even bigger event. There's going to be a lot of hype about this event. Yeah, usually boxers don't wear masks like that, but yeah, showtime is good time.
Great.
Look at how ripped he was in that first match.
Super confident. KSI with the mask. I don't really like the mask because it hides the feelings. You can't see his eyes, you can't see his face. Just from the body language, I got the impression that he's a little bit overwhelmed and not really into it. But then when he takes off the mask...
In this little clip, you're gonna see how the head guard actually is a problem
really
for the boxers.
In round 5. But then, at the very end of round 5, KSI lands some punches. And I think that may have turned
head guard
for KSI.
Getting in the way.
So it really ends up
Logan not seeing that well anymore because of the head guard. So that's probably rather an improvement. And you also see here in that scene of the first match where Logan really did not have the endurance to go the full distance. He was heavily breathing in round 5. They also headbutted a lot. They're going in with the heads, and that's what I mean by technically improve. I really hope they're gonna technically improve for the second match. It was a good match though. Don't misunderstand me. I was really surprised by the quality of the match. But also I have to say that's normal. If two boxers of about the same level, they don't have to be world class, but if they're the same level, they can give you a good match. So only if the levels are too different, the match's not gonna work. In the first few rounds, Logan was really controlling the first match. And you see his great boxing skill here in this short clip. See that hook? And here's what I mean. They really both boxed really well. Good reflexes there. Look at this. In the early rounds. And here's what I mean by technically improve. Look at that wild swing there by KSI. And I mean, if Logan jabs in this situation here, KSI is just going to be stunned. It's not going to work. So he really has to work on hitting with the fist and not with the wrist. And those wild punches, he got to work on those. See those wild punches there? Really wild punches. Here's another one of those wild attacks where Logan really lost the overview of what's going on. Wild swings. So I'm shocked on one side that they do it again. On the other side, I'm really hyped because all this emotion is a good thing. And it's gonna be a huge event, and I hope you join me on that journey. So don't miss it. I'll see you in the next video. Here's all the changes. It says 10-ounce gloves. A lot of noise already. And yeah, I'm curious. See you in the next video.